Okay, people, we are live. What's up? Thank you for being back on this channel. I am very happy to be back and keep working on the game and also having fun, right? Yeah, having fun, having conversations and shit. Thank you for being here. I already see my friend Beat on Twitch. How are you, dude? What's up, Beat? What are you doing today? Are you doing your own stuff? Are you watching some tutorials? And whoever else is there in the chat, please let me know. Yeah, thanks for being here, people. Okay, give me a sec. I cannot see something that I need. Yeah, the activity feed. Okay. Yeah, so just give me a sec. I'm gonna like, yeah, add right split and okay, there it is. I think we are set for this, so we can start. Yeah, I'm just setting up the UI with everything. Yeah, okay, awesome. So how are you, people? Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. I'm gonna start working on the stuff that I was working on yesterday, right? I'm gonna still be working on this same environment, right? So let's just check out where we were yesterday. Yesterday we were at working with the water, right? And that like kind of like rice fields and shit. So that's what I'm gonna keep working on. Maybe that side, maybe I go to the side on the back of this. I don't know yet. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but let's just figure it out. So this was the water from yesterday, remember? Yeah, I'm liking it. Looks like the referencing shit. So let's just keep going to see how things are. Yeah, like our setup on the reference. Bit says, yo, did you see the new story I sent? Yeah, I saw it. Out of Cincinnati. Yeah, dude, that is some crazy shit, man. That just sounds like some crazy people, dude. Yeah, it's not like it was even targeted or anything alike, dude. I don't, that is that common, dude? Is that common? How common is it? It's a very crazy story. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Some of these people seem like they're just crazy, I would say. Yeah, not at all common. So people were like, what the fuck is happening? Was that like the vibe? But says the guy was angry about his son getting shot by the police. Yeah, no, I saw the story. So he saw a random. Yeah, man. Yeah, so why did the police got the guy before? Yeah, was that also like targeted, or was he fighting? Yeah, what was happening? Why did they target him? Okay, let's see this one. Vertical 12. Nah, way too much. 8. Yeah, I think 8 could be. Let's place it here. Yeah, and let's go for this other part also. I'm gonna go into Obsidian so I can like keep seeing like the references and shit. But I think, yeah, this is mostly the vibe of this. Let me see on this one, on this axis, 12. Yeah, 12 on that axis. Okay, awesome. It says something about the son was in a group of people in a stolen car running from police. Oh, so the situation turned into that, right? Yeah, nah, that's shitty, man. That is shitty. I'm not like gonna justify it or not, or get on any side of that issue, but seems like the guy was, yeah, was going around with people that he shouldn't, right? Yeah, that is such a shitty situation, dude. Okay, let me see this 121. How are you, dude? What are you working on today? Are you like learning new shit? Do you watch some good tutorial or anything? Okay, let's see. Obsidian, where are you, dude? Let me close up this one. Yeah, okay, visual refs. Okay, so this is what I'm aiming for. I'm liking it. Shit. Yeah, so they do have the houses on ground, parts made of ground, not like wood. Let me see that, dude, because that wouldn't bother me, I would say. Yeah, let me analyze it to see how I approach it. It says you are tutorial hell, custom tile sets, collisions. Godot has a nice layer system. I will be in tutorial hell for a long while. Why do you think so? Do you just want to like harness your knowledge about the engine, or you think it's because there are such other things happening in your life that it's just better for you to be learning that type of shit? But since I will probably go back to 2D for basic assets. 3D takes so much downtime. It does, dude. It does. It really much depends on what you want in the game, from the game that you're making, or in life in general, right? Yeah, if you're into 2D assets, just go for that in life. If you're more into 3D, just go for that. Also, the engine depends on your decision. But says I will probably go back. I read that one. Yes, you want to master the engine, all the features, so you can eventually be a contributor. Yeah, you told me that the other day, right? Yeah, man, it would be really cool, right, to be that part of history, that you can show that you were a contributor to one of these big ass open source projects like Godot. Yeah, man. So just keep doing it, dude. Keep doing your thing. You know what you want to do. You know what are your goals and shit. You also know your time, right? Maybe you're in a job right now that doesn't let you like develop the best type of game on your own time. Bit says, I think I'm just overwhelmed by the amount of time it takes to learn Blender and shit. Pixel art, at least I can spend less time on the tool and more time on the artistic part. Yeah, because it's not like it's easier, right? In many ways, it's just that you can make more progress in a less amount of time. So I totally understand what you're saying. Yeah, dude, Blender takes time. Have you ever tried Substance Modeler, dude? That one, they say it's easy, that you can make things very quickly. You should try it. Okay. The fuck was I gonna... Oh, yeah. Let's try this. I don't know, yeah. Or with this one. Yeah, with this one, I would say. Yeah, for like the... Yeah, where the house hangs around. Yeah, on top. Yeah, so those islands, I can see on the reference that they are not made of wood. We could reach them with wood like docks and shit, right? But they are not made of it. Yeah, so let me do it like they do it on the reference. Yeah, I'm talking about this. Yeah, check it out. Yeah, it's dirt, it's ground. It says, So Slow, hello, how are you, So Slow? Thank you for coming, dude. I saw you posted on the Discord. I'm gonna go and share it here. But it's just what I need to give Adobe more money. Shit, man. Yeah, dude. So Bit, just go. Listen to me, dude. Just go to the Unreal Engine marketplace called Fab, right? Let me show you a bit of that here. Yeah, give me a sec, man. Just go there to fab.com, dude. Let me show you. They have a promotion right now, some kind of shit with Adobe. So they have this, dude. Let me... Yeah. So just make a purchase of $25 there. Get some 3D models. They work on any engine, right? And you're gonna get 6 months of Substance Painter and Modeler. I know you already have Painter, but for $25 you could have 6 months of Modeler. Because maybe you would like it. I don't know. Yeah, so yeah, you could try that, dude. Bit says, no, I think I'm good here. Sprite is so simple. Just knowing your engine to make the things you wanna make takes a lot of time. When I learn Blender, I get stuck in the never-ending tutorials because I will never be happy with my models. No one's happy with their models, dude. Yeah, no one is happy with their models. I'm not happy with my models, but I just keep going, dude. I leave them as they are and shit. No, I know, dude. I totally get it. But at some point, you gotta like let it go, right? Like, okay, I'm not like happy with this model, but I gotta finish a game, so I'm just gonna leave it as it is and shit. Yeah, and keep going. Yeah, man, no, totally get you. Okay, let me duplicate this one. Let's move it. So Slow, how are you, dude? What are you doing right now? Are you still working on your animations? Yeah, I don't think, yeah, this one would be bad. So let me see. 18 on this one, 3 on vertical. Shit. Yeah, is 3 too much? Nah, doesn't seem so. I could like make this one. Nah. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it at 3. Yeah, it doesn't matter that it goes there. Yeah, so let's move this one a bit to the top there. Yeah, okay, awesome. Yeah, this works better. It's like the island is made of the soil and shit. So Slow says, I'm working on a dash feature for my game. I also got my hands a bit dirty with shaders. Oh, the CRT shader you showed on the Discord, I'm gonna go and check it out, dude. It says, I'm a perfectionist. Dude, I'm also a perfectionist, but at some point I have learned that I gotta let it go, dude. Yeah, if not, I would never finish stuff. I would never make the progress that I want to make. I totally understand you, dude. I totally understand you. I'm not like judging you or being condescending with you, because I'm also a perfectionist, but I think you will never be happy with your models or your knowledge about a tool like Blender, because they are unending, dude. Like Unreal Engine, dude, I haven't even grasped like, not even like 50% would be an exaggeration of this engine, not even close to like that number, dude. So yeah, man, no, I know it's hard, dude. I totally get you. But since that's my point of why I will probably stick with Aseprite. Yeah, okay, dude. So just go with that one then. If it makes sense for you creatively, technically, and shit, it's the one to go for sure. Totally. Yeah, man. Pixel art has its limitations, right? But you can get to a point where things start to look decent as a game designer, game developer, and shit. So I totally get you. Okay, so slow. Give me a sec, dude. Oh fuck, dude. I am gonna get cooked by the allergies today. I can just feel it on my fucking nose. So give me a sec, people. I'm gonna get a tissue because I'm gonna get cooked. Give me just like 10 secs. Okay, I'm back. Let me read. It says, as long as I can be happy with pixel art, eventually I could do 3D pixel art, like stuff like Solly. I have seen some pretty inspiring pixel art games, though. I think I'm okay with it, dude. Yeah, I have seen some pretty inspiring 2D pixel art games that do not. I would say that would have been even harder than 3D in many ways. It says just depends on what you want to make. Yeah, Polyp says stick some. Oh no, dude, no. What's up, dude? What are you doing today? No, fuck, shut the fuck. What? Oh fuck, dude, that is an unexpected comment. Have you ever tried that Polyphim on your own with your own allergies? Shit. So slow says, I feel you, NerdyPunkDev. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna get cooked by the allergies. Let's hope that I can get through the 3 hours. Let's see what people have posted on the Discord so we can keep going. So the first post of today is from Polyphim there, like in the chat, same person that you see there. Polyphim, really cool, dude. I like the detail, like I don't know what kind of noise or glitchy texture you have there coming, dude, but I like those details, dude. Really nice piece of work. How long did this one took, if I may ask you again? Okay, let me see what Grimeshine was working on. Grimeshine says, finally got my AI working thanks to Haze. Okay, so thanks to Haze for helping Grimeshine. Let me copy message link and let me go and check it out to see what Grimeshine has been cooking. Ah, fuck, dude, just copy the fucking link, dude. Discord sometimes fucking sucks with what you wanna like do. It does something else. Yeah, so let me just check out what these people have been cooking, and I'm getting back to chat, people. Give me a sec. Let me just keep sharing stuff so we can keep going. Okay, where are you, dude? Okay, here it is. So this is Grimeshine's Unreal Engine 5. Check out the Base Pro shop. I like the materials of this. Oh shit. Oh shit, check out the AI following the guy. He can throw them around, he can hit them. Oh shit, they are very hostile, Grimeshine. Fuck, dude. You're gonna get cooked by these guys. Nah, good shit by Grimeshine. Check it out. He's gonna throw him into the oh fuck, that guy is drowned. He's drowned. Yeah, so Grimeshine, dude, your AI is looking more and more aggressive by the day. So fuck yeah, man. Oh Oh shit, no climbing, and they are inside the fucking pool. Good shit, man. Good shit. Thank you for sharing. Let me see on the Discord what So Slow, also known as Low Bro, posted. So Slow says, I'm trying out CRT look. Yeah, I can see it, So Slow. I also like CRT, dude. Is this the shader you were talking about? Thank you for sharing, dude. Yeah, it's looking like CRT, man, and I love CRT, so I may want to know more about what you're doing there and how you're doing it. Okay, let me get back to chat so we do not get lost. Bit said, personally, I don't really like low poly 3D as much as pixel art, but PBR realistic is too time consuming as a solo dev. It is, dude. It is, and you gotta have a big experience, right, from working in a studio, I would say. Yeah. Volume says I stick paper tissue in them, no time to pay attention to that. Oh really, dude? Volume says I'm good, just drawing, don't know, maybe an hour or two. That one, the one that I showed on the Discord, right? Dude, you are quick with those pieces. I don't know how you are so quick, dude, but you are quick. I would have thought it, because it would take me more time, I think. Yeah, Bit says, Joe, can I jump in the tank? Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, Grimshane's cooking there. Yeah, the game is coming along well and shit. The AI seems hostile and aggressive, and he can fuck them up. Yeah, So Slow says, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's CRT, right? Bit says, rest in peace. Ads. I'm sorry, dude. It is what it is. Ah, shit. Yeah. I don't know if Bit was listening to me, so yeah. Okay, ad break ended. So Slow says, if you scroll up on the Discord, you will also see the player animation sheet. So Slow says, a big what? Grimchain says, yo, what's up, dude? We were talking about you. How are you? Dude, your AI is looking really fucking cool and hostile, dude. Yeah, man. Good shit, dude. Bit says, I am back. Yeah, dude, I saw you were back, so I'm very sorry about it. It is what it is, dude. Gotta like enable them every 22 minutes, so I disabled the pre-roll ads for new people coming to the channel. So yeah, dude, I'm sorry. Grimshane, what are you doing, dude? How are you? Okay, let me see. How am I gonna approach this one? Cause yeah, now I don't know. Let me see. Cause how, yeah, let me see this. So we could have like the dirt there, I'm thinking, but I don't like the edges. Grampion says, thanks, dude. Still a way to go, but feels good to have some progress. Totally, dude. There's still a long way to go, right? But it's really cool. Is this all Logic Driver Pro, dude? Grampion says, I'm doing good, taking a rest, playing my Steam Deck on couch. What are you playing on the Steam Deck, dude? Good thing to do at the end of the day, dude. Ah, shit, dude. Now you made me want to like play on the Steam Deck and shit. Yeah, dude. I may go and play after the stream. Yeah, what are you playing, dude? Let me see. Well, I think I have another one. I don't know. Let me see. Wood. Let me see. What is this? Yeah, this is another type. That one doesn't look that stupid. I don't know. Yeah, let me analyze. Yeah, check this one out. Yeah, so this one, both look like what I'm looking for, like old wood. But which of the two would I use? I think I'm gonna go with this one. Yeah, looks older. Okay, Bit says, but anyway, yes, Nerdy, I like the simplicity of pixel art, but I am not too much of an artist. I will take a long time to develop some sort of style I like. Yeah, man, totally. I am not even close to liking what I do with pixel art, dude, and shit. I don't think I'm a good pixel artist, like not even close. I just like have learned to let it go, dude. Just like Frozen, right? Yeah, you gotta let it go. Understand that if you become the best artist, specialized artist in the world, I would never finish a game, dude. Yeah, But I totally get what you're saying, dude. Yeah, it's not that I have no empathy towards your view of things. I totally get it. Crimson says, yes, oh, Logic Driver Pro. I'm playing with my Project Zomboid. That's my #1 Steam Deck game. Ah, fuck. Does it run it well? It runs like butter, smooth as butter. So Slow says the water grass feels odd with the grid-like positioning. But it's like that. AMR Mondi lol. How are you? How are you? Is that the right way to say your name? AMR Mondi lol. Thank you for the follow. Yo, thank you. Oh shit. I hope that I am pronouncing your name in the right way, AMR Mondi lol. If not, please correct me. Yes, that's the correct pronunciation, right? How are you? Do you also make games? You're fine. I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, do you also make games? You play games? Are you an artist, musician? Yeah, we were just talking with friends about the process of making games using tools and shit. Yeah, okay, let me read what Bit was saying. Bit says, but I would feel restricted by the complexity of the tool. The tool is so simple I can focus purely on the art to convey what I want. Yeah, like A-Spread, right? Bit says, Nerdy just has existential crisis when he sees Seafoam and Solis art. Nah, I do have it, dude. I do have it, but at the same time, I know that if I wanted to get to that point of being an artist like that, I would never finish this game, dude. So I just let it go, dude. Yeah, so Slow says, nah, you good, Nerdy Punk. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. But I know that there's better artists than me. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it says, if I do not feel proud of my art or the art is not my liking, then I would not feel like trying to sell the game. If I'm not proud of it, then it doesn't seem right to sell. No, I totally get all of the thinking process that you're having there, dude. It's just that, dude, you may never like your art. Yeah, that is just a reality of being a creative person. Yeah, Amar Mondulol says, I'm fine. What about you? I am fine. Also, my friend, just working on a bit of my game called Spaceman Memories. You can check it out there on the corner of the overlay, on the left corner, right? Also, if you have a Steam account, please add it to your wish list. Bit says, I do not believe in the term talent. I think anyone can learn anything they desire if they put the time in. I spent years learning an instrument and that shit was not talent as people will say. I put in the hours. Yeah, I believe the same shit, dude. I also do not believe in that concept. Science has almost like discarded that concept. It's just ours, dude. And the people that just seem like naturally talented, it's because they grew up with that shit and it was nurtured and shit. It's not like they had a natural talent to be the best programmer in the world. Yeah, it was nurtured in some ways, so their brains like really adapted to that. Paul says, isn't that a bit of imposter syndrome? Yeah, I would say yeah, man. Paul says, I like my art. At least I trust it's not shit. Yeah, me too, dude. Me too. It's not that I believe that I am the best artist in the world and shit. It's just that I know when it looks decent. So I can... Okay. I'm getting cooked by the allergies, people. So I'm just gonna be like, yeah, cleaning up my fucking stupid ass nose. Okay, we are back. Oh, fuck. That is not the camera. Yeah, that's the camera. Yeah, Bit says the only people who have talent are autistic people with Savant syndrome, and that's it. That is my hot take. Maybe, dude, or maybe not. Maybe even they being savants has some reason behind it. Yeah, what Pulpin was saying, yes, I do not hate my art. I know it can be better, but I know when to like just let it go, dude. Just let it go. Yo, my friend, AMR Mondulol, if you have any questions about what I'm doing, dude, if you want to share any take about what we're talking, please let me know. Please let me know. Cerote TV on the fucking house. Hey, yo, good morning, bro. Good morning to you, my friend. Good night to most of you, but good morning to Cerote TV because he is in Great Britain, right? So how are you, dude? How is your game going? Thanks for coming to the channel. Thanks for coming back. I am happy you're alive. How is work? Yeah, how is life? How is work and shit? Okay, let me go and check it out. This again, this one I may, yeah, let's do this one 14 and let's move it. Yeah, because it seems, now I'm gonna make this one of 2. Yeah, 2 on this one. And should I just fucking scale the thing? I don't know, dude. Yeah, the thing is that I just want to be there on the edge. Yeah, I would just have it there on the edge of like the dock and shit. Yeah, let's try that one, and let's keep placing the wood that I was thinking. So this is a static mesh, it's not the blueprint. Do I have a blueprint for this? No, I do not. So let me go and find it. TV says, cheers bro, I'm good at and work really hard, but still having time to work on Maki, which is your game, right? Maki the Last Maka, almost ready. Fuck yeah, dude. How are things going, dude? I still have to send you the song. I just procrastinated, and but I'm gonna send it, dude. Yeah, by the way, when are you opening up a Steam page? Cerote TV says, I'm going to work now. I'm on the bus. Oh, how is work going? This is the same job you told me the other day. Let me see, people. Let me find this one. Let me grab that one. I'm doing this for the edge, this wood, because I can close those like gaps and shit, and I don't want to see this part with that same material, so I'm gonna do something with that wood. Polymer says, comparison in terms of better or worst, it's also a creativity killer. Not good, but it's healthy to look at own's work with a critic's eye. Donny Kruger effect and shit, you know. Yeah, man, because you may start thinking you're the best fucking artist in the world if you are not critical with your own self, right? And you're already there. You do not have to keep going and becoming better, so it's a tricky balance to manage, dude. Yeah, totally get it. Yeah, it has happened to me, keeps happening to me. I think the most of the time I'm more unsure about what I'm doing than what I'm like satisfied and happy about the quality of my work. Most of the time I don't think I'm there. I don't think I totally like it. But making a game, dude, there's a lot of other variables happening, so I have to learn to let it go sometimes. Cerote TV says, yeah, we are 2 now. Oh shit, dude. Yeah, so what about the Steam page, dude? What about the Steam page? Have you thought about opening it soon? Okay, underground floor 1. Yeah, nah, this is not that one. Underground wood. Yeah, okay. Let me rename this one underground wood. Awesome. And this one BP underground wood. I don't know where the fuck where I was using this on the underground. I cannot remember. But yeah, anyways, I found something that kind of works with the vibe I'm going for. Okay, so this one underground wood. Woof. I wrote woof like a bark. It's wood, dude. Don't be stupid. Polyphim says, I used to be, I am the shit, and next, oh no, I'm actually shit over and over. I am far more relaxed nowadays with the process of creation. Yeah, I am far more relaxed, dude, in the process of creation. I don't think I have ever thought I am the shit, like just feeling that, oh fuck, dude, I really became the artist I was looking for. But yeah, dude, for making games as a solo dev, at some point you gotta like let it go, I think, dude. Okay, I am back. Cerote TV says, yeah, I'll share it everywhere when it's available. Also, you already paid for the fee in Steam, and you're like getting things ready to build the page with the assets and shit. Oh fuck, dude. Yeah, come here when you have it ready so we can share it here. Okay, let me open up this one. Underground wood for this one. Yeah. Okay, let me see. Underground wood. Okay, there it is. And this other one also. Okay, there it is. Awesome. let's complete that one and let's swap it. Yeah, replace selected actor with this one. And yeah, let me see. I'm just trying to build that edge so I can close to those gaps that I do not like. Yeah, let's see how does this work. I don't know. Yeah, okay, this one horizontal too. Nah, it's vertical, right? Yeah, it does it on this axis. Okay, yeah. Do we have, yeah, 3? Yeah, let's go with 3 then. So I'm just gonna scale it to the right size. Yeah, okay, awesome. Let me see this other side. Ah, fuck, dude. Yeah, let me see if I make this one two-sided, let's see what happens there. Let's apply it. It's compiling. Yeah, that kind of fixes that issue, right? Yeah, we will see how it looks. Okay, Serato TV says the problem is that when we are perfectionists, we take more time and want to add things that consume more of our time, and we end up without time and doubting our skills. That is true, dude. Yeah, that is true. It's a never-ending issue, dude. As an artist, as a creative, right? You're never gonna be like, unless you are like completely egotistical, right? Where you stop thinking that you gotta get better and you just start thinking that your work is like the best fucking shit in the whole world and stuff. Yeah, unless you are that type of person. But yeah, man, it is true. Paulum says, yeah, how does the quote goes? The more you know you know nothing. From Bad Bunny. You don't even like Bad Bunny, dude. You don't like Bad Bunny to be making jokes about the guy. Paul of him doesn't like Bad Bunny, people, which is I would say, nah, it's just normal, dude. A lot of people don't like him. Yeah, even in Latin America. Yeah, no, but yeah, the more you know you know nothing. Totally, that is totally fucking true. So I don't know, dude. Yeah, it's hard, right? It's hard to figure out sharing life. Stop being a perfectionist. Being a perfectionist is also hard. Learn to like let things go. Learn to like when to like. I gotta keep learning. Like right now, I am feeling in the opposite side of Beat. Beat is like learning shit and learning shit and learning shit. And I am on the opposite side in which I'm like, dude, I have to be learning new stuff and I'm not doing it because I'm working solely mostly of the time on the game. So yeah, it's different points in life happening. Yeah, Cerote TV sending the crazy emojis, dude. So are you how long does the boss take to get to the new work, to the new job? Okay, 16 on this one. Yeah, okay, there it is. Let's bring this one here. Yeah, so that closes those gaps. I may go and like tinker with that material. Nah, that's cool. Yeah, that is the material I was looking for. So it shows like the ground has some support, right, to not come into the water. The support is there by those wooden planks and shit. Yeah, let me see this one. Let's swap it, edit, transform, mirror on X. Yeah, mirror on X. Okay, there it is. Let me go and check it out. Okay. Oh fuck, there were a lot of drop frames at some point on the stream. Yeah, I don't know, that's my internet, so I'm sorry people if you like lost the connection and shit. Yeah, I am very sorry. The fuck happened here, dude? Oh fuck, dude, I was like watching OBS and I was like walking and I got to this point and I was like, where the fuck are the two towns? yeah, that was weird. But it's this crossing that I was thinking that I was in that one. Yeah, I thought I was here and I was like, where are the two towns? Yeah, okay, there it is. Let's go and check out the material for the wood. Okay, let's check it out. Yeah, that covers the gaps. I was thinking it does the trick. And the islands look More natural. Polyphim says, how many frames is that walking animations? 8. 8 on it. Nah. 4. It's just repeated. Yeah, it's just 4, dude. Yeah, that is just a 4-frame walking animation on each direction. We've got one that is like idle, one that moves this arm, then this other arm, and shit. Yeah, it's very jumpy. I know, dude, and I worked a lot of time to make it look jumpy with those 4 frames. Yeah, I didn't like it before, and I wanted to make it look jumpy. Yeah, so it took me yeah, it may look jumpy like that. It's not the purpose of it, but I worked on it to make it look jumpy, because it wasn't looking as jumpy as I was looking for. But says it's not a negative comment, just it's cute. No, thank you, dude. Yeah, no, but some people could think that jumpy is bad, right? Yeah, I don't think it's bad. So it's, yeah, no, I totally get it, dude. Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, it's not a, yeah, it's cute how he walks. Yeah, that cute vibe. Yeah, he doesn't seem aggressive and shit, but he's gonna go into on a deep journey. And yeah, dude, it wasn't easy to get to that jumpy point of the animation. So Slow says, what walk animation? This one, dude. Oh, by the way, So Slow, you posted something about the walk animation of yours, right, yesterday. Yo, So Slow, I shared it yesterday. Yeah, the one that you're talking about. You're talking about this one, right? You weren't here, but I shared it, dude. Yeah, so this is So Slow's walking animation. It's got a whole 8-direction sprite sheet. There it is. Yeah, no, yeah, I totally shared it yesterday, dude. Okay, so the water's cool. Let me go and see the reference of the place. Okay, let's see. Serato TV says, I'll be back a little, take a little nap on the bus. Okay, dude, it's a long fucking journey, right, to work. So yeah, dude, have a good nap. Thank you. So Flo says, cool. Yeah, thanks, dude. Thanks, dude. Oh shit. Okay. Yo, Polyphim, have you kept working on your overlay for the stream, or you're working on this other stuff? Okay, let me see. What else? What else for this part of the town? Let me check out the other houses to see what are like the smaller assets around them. Yeah, let's start bringing in like some grass. I think I can see a tall grass there happening, and we already have one that looks like that one, and we may use it. I don't know, let's try it. Yeah, let's try this one, I would say. So let's go and check it out, how it looks. Okay, this one, let's focus on that one. Let's go to this, browse to this asset. I'm gonna create a new, yeah, this is a model, right? So let me copy a blueprint here so I can swap that same asset. This one, let's go here. And yeah, we should make that tall grass in some parts of this world, not in all of it. We don't want to lose this detail from the floor, so it's just some parts, not all of them. Polyms has been working on it bit by bit, but not so much in the last couple of days. The overlay for your streams, right? Yeah, how have you did you stream today, dude? I haven't been watching notifications, dude. So did you stream, and how was your stream if you did stream? Polyphim says brain, it's like that jumping all over the place, like right now, or like always. Your brain is always jumping all over the place. Okay, let's copy that asset here. Are you doing it on real? Okay, there it is. This one's gonna be BP grass plant 01. Yeah, BP grass plant. Okay, grass plant 01. Awesome. Polyphim says, yeah, stream today 12 days straight. Oh fuck, dude, you already won the battle, dude, against yeah, you got rid of the resistance of not doing the shit. So now it's just gonna be like, what is the word, what is the term? yeah, it's just gonna be momentum, dude. So you just gotta keep going and shit, and it's whatever. It's gonna keep growing the channel and shit. I know you don't care about it, but if you just keep doing it, I think it's inevitable. Paul says always jumping, yeah, but I do make progress every day. Yeah, no, I can see, dude. Yeah, so 12 days, dude. It's like longer than, I don't know, like maybe 90% of people on Twitch. Doesn't seem like it, but most people open a Twitch account, open a Twitch profile and shit, and nobody goes up on more than like, I don't know, like, it's not like nobody. Most people, it seems, according to the statistics on Twitch, most people don't go over like 8 hours of streaming, something like that. It's a very low number, dude. It's a very low number, but most people think about streaming it. They see how hard it is and shit, how slow the process of growing a channel is, and they just give up. So at the point that you're at, the momentum is just gonna like keep pushing you. Okay, BP grass plant, this one, yeah, grass plant 01 and grass plant 02. Did you load, dude? Are you loading? Okay, there it is. Awesome. So let's replace this one with the blueprint, replace selected actors, and this is how this blueprint looks right now. Paul says thanks, push myself to do so, been talking more just a bit even if no one's there. Yeah, that's how it is, dude. I did that for a good amount of hours, just pushing myself, talking to myself even if there was no one on chat. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know when was the point in which I was talking to other people, other humans on live streaming, but I can clearly remember when like most of my live streams were just me talking to myself. I don't know the day in which it changed, but it happens, and I don't know why it happens, but yeah, dude, it's a weird thing to think about. And I have never like stopped to like think about it. Oh fuck, the fuck is this, dude? Yeah, so this is rotated, right? Interesting. Yeah, let me see this shit. Okay, so this axis is horizontal. Yeah, let me see this shit. Yeah, so what about this axis? Oh, if I do it on 20 on that one. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, let me go to the blueprint to change the spacing of this, the length, 100. I don't know. Yeah, let's try 100. Yeah, something like that. So it seems like the right axis would be like this one. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, that one. Nah, not that one. Yeah, this one. Okay, or not. Oh fuck, dude, it doesn't look like straight. Let me move this to an asset that is like on a straight fucking line. Nah, it's not straight. Okay, let me rotate it a bit. Yeah, okay, there it is. Yeah, we are set. We could like randomize the size of this and shit. Yeah, but I'm gonna do that later. For now, I'm just gonna leave it as it is. Let me see this. So this is around the houses and stuff. Yeah, okay, Paul says on Twitch, this is a long one, so I'm gonna stop to read this one. Paul says, you made a comment the other day about having music even if it's not one being listened live, and I did manage to do that with the layer system in OBS and the software center of my audio interface. Can having a specific audio source that the stream doesn't hear, but that will replace the final audio in the VOD, so I can just put whatever it's copyright free there. Yes, dude. Yeah, that is the best way. That is the pro way of doing things, right? On a stream on OBS and Twitch. It's just that I think I have procrastinated it a bit, like managing the sources and the layers and shit. But that is the pro way of being able to leave VODs on Twitch. Yeah, it's just that I haven't done it, and now I stopped worrying about it. I worried about it before, but now because I'm using two computers, I can have an audio source background there on OBS, and I can be listening to something else on the headphones also. But yes, just for having the VOD with the right kind of audio, that layering system, it's like the best fucking thing you could have learned, dude. Especially because you really like to listen to like copyrighted music, right? Yeah, so for you, that's the best way of doing it. Polim says it was easy with this thing audio interface have called virtual cables. I was reading about that shit, man. I was reading about virtual cables last week because I have been tweaking around to like make things work with sending the Windows audio to the Mac, and I was reading about the virtual cables. So did you end up making up this work with a virtual cable, dude? Okay, let me see this one. 18, nah, 19, nah, 17. Yeah, I think it's 17. No, it's 16. Yeah, it's 16. Yeah, so let me move this one. I'm just gonna have this here vertical. Yeah, so it looks like that, overgrown like grass. Yeah, like what we're seeing there. Yeah, like this. It's like rice, right? It's still like rice, but yeah, it has a different vibe. I don't know. Yeah, I could have like, yeah, I don't want it to look like rice, this one. I would say, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep keep going, and then we'll figure out the whole vibe of the place. Okay, vertical 16, horizontal 22. I think it's 21. Yeah, on that one it's 21. I see 21 here also. I am gonna go and fix the fences of this place, people, because this is looking like shit. That is not the right way of doing things. So how did I do it here? Yeah, I did it with these things, right? And I haven't fixed this one. So let me close this gap. Yeah, let me see. Fuck, dude. Should I just make it a bit longer? Something that isn't that obvious and shit. Yeah, like that, I would say. And this one also. So let me see. Snapping, pivot point, set pivot offset here. So it like, yeah, closes that gap. Awesome. Okay, Polymus says, yeah, a real cool mix in the audio interface. The cool thing is that I can monitor that, meaning I can lower the volume down so I don't hear it in my headphones, and goes directly to the layer of the audio of the VOD along with the alerts in my microphone. Yeah, man, you figure out the right system. That is the pro system to managing layers in OBS. I was reading about that. It's just that I procrastinated it. But exactly, that is the right way of doing shit, for fucking sure. Do you have VODs now? Did you leave them on your channel in these last few days? I may go and check them out if you tell me you left them. Okay, let me see. Okay, yeah. So it's, yeah, this is different. Yeah, this is different. Yeah, 3 on this one. Am I gonna have to go and do another asset, dude? I just wanna like use the same fucking pens. I don't know. Yeah, let me see. Well, it says there's 2, though no audio, but they are there for like 6 days. I think there are 2. Oh, so you hadn't figured out this system, right? Yeah, you hadn't figured out the system when you started leaving them. Okay, this one, let's do 90 on this axis. Okay, let me see, like this fence that closes that gap. And how many do we have here? 2? Not 2. Oh shit, yeah, that is the right one. So should I? Yeah, let me see. Yeah, so on this one we've got 2. Okay, let me go and find the other version of this, the one that isn't the blueprint. I think it would be, yeah, the short one. Yeah, this one. Ah, nah, not that one. I think it would be this one. Let's hope I can make it work with this one. Yeah, so now I can close that gap on the fence and shit. Yeah, Paul says, is it the 6 days and deleted common because I have no NerdyPunk levels of fame? Yes, it's common. When you become an affiliate, when you get the fame, the level of fame, you can leave it there for like 14 days. It's 7 days for non-affiliates, 14 days for affiliates, and if you pay for Twitch Turbo, you get like 60 or 90 days, something like that. Yeah, so when you get to the point of the affiliate, dude, I would say in a couple weeks, if you keep being consistent and shit, you're gonna be able to leave them there for 14 days. But even a lot of affiliates don't like to leave their VODs, dude. Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe they just want people like engaging on live stuff. They don't want people coming and watching them and losing that time on the VODs. They want people there on real time and shit. I don't know, but I've seen a lot of people don't even leave them. Ah, fuck this one. Yeah. Okay, let me delete this one. Yeah, Pauline says, I guess I can download them and upload them on YouTube at some point. Yes, but you gotta do it on that window of the 7 days, right? If you lose that window, it's fully deleted. And yes, dude, Twitch does save high quality live streams, not like YouTube, because the YouTube ones, what you can download, they stay there forever, right? But they save them on a lower quality, dude. So when you download it, the file is way smaller than the Twitch one. Twitch gives you the biggest fucking kind of like download because it's the higher quality. Okay, we are back. Okay, so let me see this. Yo, Grimeshine, did you go, dude? Are you playing? Okay, let me see. If you're there in chat, people, you haven't chatted before, if you want to ask anything about what I'm doing, you want to share your own work, artistic work, game development, music, just let me know. Please let me know so we can check it out. Problem says, yeah, I found a stupid stop motion animation I uploaded back in college in really old account. Yeah, on YouTube, right? Yeah, but the quality is not the best one. Grimeshine says, still here gaming. Fuck yeah, man. Grimeshine living the life. No, so keep playing, dude. You gotta lock in on the game. Don't get killed by the zombies and shit. How long have you been playing that one, by the way? No, don't answer to the question. Lock in and play the game. Yeah, I'm stupid. I'm telling the guy to lock in on the fucking game and then I ask questions. Paul says, yeah, on YouTube. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, man. YouTube doesn't let you download like the highest quality of the video that you uploaded, whether it's a normal video or a live stream. I can see the files are way too small for it being like high quality, high bitrate and shit. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I think for that side, it would be this one. Ah, fuck, the fuck is up with this pivot point? Let's go into modeling mode. Xform, edit pivot. Yeah. No, that is a shitty pivot point. Oh, fuck, yeah. So Slow says, Grimeshine says, I think I might have gotten infected. We will see. There's a pause button. Okay, dude, you don't have to be this hostile towards me, dude. And telling me there's a pause button and shit. I'm just concerned about your health in real life and also on the game. So Slow says, not gonna lie, I feel like I have never felt this in touch with the Godot engine. You're like locked in, dude. Feeling like you and Godot are one person, one entity. That sounds very, very futuristic, Godot. Godot. So Slow, dude. Maybe that's why you are named alike. You're Godot and So Slow and shit. So maybe you are one entity already, So Slow. I don't know, dude. Can I call you Godot now? Or it's still So Slow? Yeah, this is how it's going, amigo. It's going good, dude. Chilling, working on the same world. What about you? What are you working on? We were talking with Grimeshine about Project Zomboid, and I hope that Grimeshine didn't get infected. Okay, let me see this one, this part, this piece. Yeah, it's too fucking long. It's too fucking long, so it doesn't work here. Shit, yeah. So how the fuck do I approach this one? Yeah, and that's the shortest one. I may have this. Ah, yeah, let's do it like that, so we're like able to go inside if we want. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, let me duplicate this one. Okay, Genki says I'm at work on the shop, the shop, right? You're making food right now, so not working in the game. So Glow says go slow, so Glow Godot. Maybe, dude, maybe you are one entity now. You have merged with the engine. Genki says where's the Pikachu hat? Dude, I didn't bring it to the room. It was drying outside on the fucking sun and I forgot it. Pauline says, holy shit, 18 years ago, mute the sound because it's Akira Yamaoka song. Dude, I can watch it, but I cannot hear it because of the thing that I told you. So let me go and check it out. Geg says, nah, game dev will be on the bench for a little, maybe only a couple hours a day. Oh, because of the food business. Are you like scaling the business right now? Things are getting like more intense. Yankee says, I'm not going to forget about the Pikachu hat. Dude, it's there. It was just dry and I told you I washed it. Paul says, yeah, muted. It's fine. Okay, let me go and check it out. This is from what, 20 years ago, dude? It's from some stop motion by Polyphim. Oh shit. Polyphim. Nah, I'm not gonna ask you what I was gonna ask you. So yeah, fuck it. Yeah. So this is Polyphim stop motion from when? 18 years ago on YouTube. Dude, I wasn't using YouTube 18 years ago. Shit. Yeah, man. I can remember doing this type of like a slow motion, dude, with my cousins, which they had a camera. Like, what is that? Yeah, like the video cams, the handy cams. And I can remember this type of stop motion. Which camera did you use, or was it all photos, Polyphim? Which of both? I was going to ask about, because you have your real name there, and I didn't want to like dox you, but now I can remember you have your real name on all your social media. So yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Yaki says things are very busy. We opened for the first time in a few weeks and sold out in 3 hours. Shit. So people were like really wanting the sandwiches, right? Yeah, man. Yeah, good for the business. Good for the business. Congratulations. So this is Polyphim stop motion work from 18 years ago. It wasn't an old cassette video cam. Yes, I know those. Those are the ones I'm talking about. Those are the same ones in which I made some stop motion shit with cousins that were older than me. It was mostly them doing it and me watching them doing it. But yeah, I know this technique, man. I know it. Kenki says, yeah, they're friends. All the people that got all of the food, they're friends. Fuck yeah, man. Paulum says it's fine. Yeah, my name is on my social media. Yeah, dude. That was the thing that I was gonna ask. Kenki says, yo, that's sick, Polyphim. Dude, I don't know how the fuck were you on YouTube 18 years ago. That sounds like a long time. But it says, yo, how do you get a video of me? Ah, yeah, dude, there's Pete. There's Pete. Let me show it again so you can see here. This was when Bit was living in Colombia 18 years ago. So Polyphim was making videos of Bit. Check it out. There he is. It's not the fly. This is Bit's old girlfriend. Bit is this guy, the big guy there with the fly. Yeah, so Polyphim, I don't know what the fuck is happening there, dude. But it's fucking cool that you were already uploading to YouTube 18 years ago. Polyphim says, but thanks for having it in mind. Yeah, no, I thought about it now. I was like, oh shit, yeah, real name and shit. Polyphim says, thanks. Sick indeed, says Polyphim. Yeah, crazy shit. Bit says, that's my girlfriend. Yeah, you know, as they say, pretty fly for a white guy. So that one became real on this one, right, Bit? Yeah, that one became real. Okay, well, I'm gonna wait for Bit to come back from the ad. Shit. Oh shit, Bit doesn't give a fuck. Okay, let's transform this one. Pivot point. Pivot. Set pivot. What, dude? What the fuck? Pivot. Okay, there it is. Okay, Bit says, I'm off to bed. Please continue, nerdy. Don't wait for me. Good night, all. Good night to you, Bit. Thank you for coming. Okay, I'm gonna say good night to Bit. Yeah, because he's in the ad. He's in the ad. Alvin says, I think I have a crush on Era's voice. Oh, this was the streamer from the other day, right? Yeah, the one that we were talking about. Bit says she's Bob Ross of pixel art. Oh, fuck. Shit. Nah, I don't want to get a crush on some sexy ass voice that does pixel art. Nah. Yeah, I think we checked it out the other day, right? But I didn't hear the voice. I think I was checking out the video and stuff. Yeah, nah, for sure. I don't want to like get in love. Like Bit getting in love with girls on Twitch and shit. Polyphim is already in love, so no, I don't want that happening to me, people. Yeah, fuck that. Okay, let me see this one. Let's delete this one. Okay, so do I rotate it? Yeah, let's see how I set that one up. It says, yes, I'm off to sleep. Yeah, thank you, dude. Thank you for coming. Good night. I saw your message. Have a good night, dude. And I hope you get a good fly for you, my beetle friend. It says, what? My sister's waiting on your dreams? I'm gonna tell her, dude. I am gonna tell her, so she knows this stupid ass comment that you sent in the chat. Pauline says, oh shit. Gang says, yo, that's not cool. Dude, they have what is the word? What is the term? Let me remember the term. Do not leave it. They have a platonic thing in chat, dude. I am not gonna get between that shit, dude. She's on the joke also, dude. Yeah, she's also on the joke. She doesn't give a fuck. She knows it's a joke. So yeah, have a good night, Bit. Oh shit, Bit doesn't give a flying fuck. Okay, let me see. Let's see this one. Okay, yeah, these fences are looking interesting. Yeah, I like this layout. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there, like those open parts of the fencing shit. Yeah, so we can like walk between it, right? Yeah, between those fields. Yeah, awesome. So now I can have all of this one, this one, this one. Okay, there's a bit of overlap in there with that grass, so I may go and like reduce the amount of it, but I like this layout for the fences. Yeah, let's group this one. Let's duplicate it to this side. Ah, fuck, dude, this is not the right fucking sizing, so I'm gonna ungroup it. Where should I leave it? Yeah, where the fuck should I leave it? Nah, yeah, nah, let's delete this one. Let's restart. Yeah, apply to all. So this one, what is the right sizing of this? Yeah, 22. This axis, nah, 23. 24 and shit. Let me see. Yeah, I think that's the one, but I'm thinking on this axis it must be like 10. Yeah, because it's overlapping. Yeah, so I'm not gonna leave it at 11. I'm gonna leave it at 10, so it's up overlapping with the fences and shit. Yeah, okay, there it is. Awesome. So this one's and this one, yes, I'm gonna bring it to that other side. This is not symmetrical. I thought it was gonna be symmetrical, but it's not, which is good. It doesn't have to be symmetrical. Imperfection is fine sometimes. Yeah, symmetry isn't needed sometimes to make things look more natural, more like human made and shit. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that one there, this one here. Okay, let's move this one to this side. Okay, awesome. Oh fuck, dude, we're having a lot of drop frames today on that connection. What the fuck is up with that? Yeah, and it's just 1 hour. Yeah, seems like an unstable connection today on the internet. Okay, let me go from the sides. Could have one on the middle, I don't know. Yeah, let me analyze this one. Yeah, let me see. Polyphene says, haven't noticed, at least on audio, mind you, I'm drawing mostly. Yeah, thank you, dude. Ramshin says everything has seemed pretty chill. Quality seems on par with usual streams. Yeah, so it's weird, dude, because I am seeing their drop frames on OBS. Thank you, people, appreciate it. Yeah, let's hope that it just keeps being like what Ramshin says, pretty chill and the same quality as other streams. Yeah, it may just be that sometimes OBS catches like some like small frames happening that they may not go onto Twitch, those glitches and shit. I don't know. Yeah, but thank you, people, appreciate it. Okay, this one, should I just leave one in the fucking middle? Yeah, or two on the middle like this. Yeah, those two on the middle, I would say. So let me duplicate this one to this side. Yeah, awesome, that works. I can see why it's not symmetrical, but it's cool that it's not. All of them says, yeah, I noticed that too, sometimes it glitches. Yeah, man, I am seeing it on OBS. I am seeing the drop frames. I don't know why the fuck they happen. It is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. One just has to keep going. I cannot be worried that much about that. Okay, let me see this one. Yeah, let's bring this one to this other side. Yeah, is that the same size for this? I think it almost is. Column says not you live, OBS. OBS. Yes, that guy sometimes crashes, like has some like micro crashes. So Slow says, I've recently been trying out digital art, no pixel, and it seems fun. What are you using? Are you using Krita? Are you using Photoshop? Which software are you using? Are you using a drawing tablet, So Slow? Godot? Are you using a drawing tablet, Godot? Okay, let me bring this one to this side. I don't know. It doesn't seem to be symmetrical things, but sometimes they do seem to be symmetrical, so yeah, fuck it. Okay, this one, let's transform mirror on X. Here we're gonna know if it's symmetrical or not. It's not. Yeah, that there it is, where I can see those differences in shit. So I'm gonna leave those like rice fields or grass fields, I don't know. There, let me see, 18 on this one. Yeah, 18 on that one, and we're gonna like add other things around here. Volume says, show us, So Slow. Yeah, on Krita. Now my art ain't that good yet. Okay, so don't worry, dude, no pressure. Whenever you wanna like share what you're working on in Krita. And do you use a tablet, dude, or not? Okay, we are back. So Slow says, I drew BB-8 from Star Wars though. Dude, saving up for a tablet. We want to see BB-8, dude. Paulum says, you disappeared. Yeah, I am disabling the camera when I am cleaning up when I'm cleaning my nose. Yeah, because of the allergies. No, yeah, that wasn't on purpose. That is me disabling the camera when I clean my nose. So slow since but my laptop is touchscreen. Oh, so you can you use a pencil on the touchscreen, dude? Or are you doing it with your fingers? Paulo says, oh, okay, what do you use? Elgato? Nah, dude. It's just my mouse going to OBS and disabling the with the I button, the I icon on OBS, and then enabling it again. It would be fucking cool to have an Elgato Stream Deck, right? One of those would be fucking cool. So if someone wants to like send one over, let me know. I'm gonna give you my address. If you have some Elgato Stream Deck just hanging around your house and shit, you don't want to use it anymore, please let me know. I am open to that kind of donations. Paulo says I use the launchpad to mute shit. Oh yeah, like I use this one. Let me show you. I use this audio interface. That one has muting. Yeah, and it's very practical. Has helped me a lot of times. I am using the Focusrite Vocaster 1. This one is like special, it seems like, for podcasts or live streaming and shit. So it's got a very simple layout. Let me see. Let me open image in a new tab. Yeah, it's this one. So it's got this button, the muting button. I use it constantly, dude. You people don't know when I'm using it, but I use it constantly. Yeah, it's a good thing to have, a mute button and shit. So Slow says, yeah, I'm looking for a Stream Deck. Yeah, oh fuck, those are expensive, dude. I do not have money for a Stream Deck right now, but I would really like to have a Stream Deck. Paul says you can add custom keyboard shortcuts to it. To the launchpad, right? Yeah. That is a good way of using the launchpad, dude. Yeah. I should. Yeah, man. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, that is a good way of assign. Yeah, because launchpad is just like MIDI, right? And you can assign shit like shortcuts, right? To buttons and shit. So I could like just do the same shit with like my MIDI controller and have a button there to like hide the camera. I don't know. Yeah, man. Who knows? Maybe, yeah. Yeah, so Slow says you probably should have it sent to a separate place that's not your address to receive gifts. No, I do have one separate address to receive gifts, dude. No, by the way, it's not an address to receive gifts, dude. It's just the address that I used to buy shit from Amazon. I have an address special for that, and yeah, it's not my real address. And it's not that I started using it for safety reasons. I just started using it because I cannot get things shipped directly. I can, but it's gonna take a long time to the country I live in. Paul says, I added sync switches, source switch, mute different shit. I went crazy with it. 64 paths for whatever on the launchpad. MIDI, but in the custom software, you can add custom profiles with whatever, even keyboard keys. Fuck, dude, that is a great fucking idea. Yeah. Because a fucking launchpad or a MIDI controller is way cheaper than a Stream Deck. Like one of the cheaper ones, right? Dude, that is a fucking great idea. I am gonna check that out. Really interesting thing of approaching streaming. Yeah, dude. You have that shitload of buttons on the launchpad. That gives you a lot of flexibility to add functionality to your stream. Yeah, Pum says, so you can make a do-it-yourself Stream Deck with a cheap numpad. Yeah, you are right. You are right. I should get one of those. Yeah, like the one you showed me, it's super easy. Yeah, so you can have like the macros and shit. Yeah, you are right there, dude. Okay, people. I don't think. Oh fuck! That is the wrong camera. I don't think I'm gonna go for 3 hours. I may not seem I'm cooked. I'm gonna go for like 2. I may not seem that I'm cooked, but I am like really struggling here with my fucking nose and these allergies. And I can see that it's only 1 hour and 21 minutes. And I don't know if I can go for another 1 hour and a half, because my nose is like really fucking killing me right now. I'm just gonna keep going. We'll see to which point we can get. So Slow says, I saw a cheap $1 to $5 rubber roll up numpad online you can use. I should get one of those, dude. Like a very cheap numpad, and like assign like the macros for like what Polyfim is saying. Yeah, that is like the best way. Yeah, dude. Why hadn't I fucking thought about that, dude? I have seen those cheap numpads. Polyfim says, sure, man, I get ya. The shit is so uncomfortable. Yes, dude. Allergies are like fucking... Oh, shit, dude. I may not seem like I am cooked, but I am, dude. That's why I have been like really stopping the camera and the mic and shit. I go and clean up my nose very quickly, but oh shit, this is horrible. Polyfim says, my first macro pad was a $5 Genius numpad. Do you have like the model, dude? Genius. I remember Genius, dude. Why the fuck has Genius like lost themselves in the market? They are not that common anymore. Yeah, Genius. Yeah, I remember Genius, dude. Where the fuck are you, Genius? Do you exist still? Yeah, Polyfim says, use it for years for Photoshop. Dude, I should get one of these fucking things and use it as a stream deck. Yeah, it's an old brand. Yeah, I remember Genius, dude. I used Genius mouses, Genius keyboards, Genius steering wheels for playing card games. I had a Genius one. Yeah, I'm gonna show you the one that I had. Genius steering wheel. I had one of these things. Yeah, I can remember this shit. Yeah, like the photo is like very low quality because it's old. But Genius was really fucking cool, dude. Where the fuck is Genius? So Slow says, I'ma pick that up. One of the numpads, dude. You should pick up one of the numpads, dude, and use it for like stream deck, like a stream deck. And I should make the same thing, man. That is a fucking good idea, dude. Why hadn't I thought about this? Paul says, whenever you have time, check on YouTube, do it yourself stream deck. There are plenty of tutorials. I don't know why I hadn't thought about this, dude. That is a very good way of approaching things. It would really be fucking cool to have a stream deck, right? So fancy and shit, but oh shit, dude, that shit is expensive as fuck. So yeah, I do not have the kind of cash for a stream deck. So yeah, man, I'm gonna go and check that out and do it with a numpad, and we're gonna have more interactivity here. Polyfim says, I think I also mentioned after the numpad I use a PS3 nav controller, then a Joy-Con. Grimefian says to Polyfim, do you ever use Procreate on the iPad? So Polyfim, a PlayStation 3 controller, then a Joy-Con with the computer, right, to have functionality. So Slow says, on what? On what is what expensive? What the fuck is... Does that platform exist, dude? Yeah, I am cooked today. Yeah. Okay, getting back to chat. Gretchen says you can use it to paint texture 3D models too. Yes. Yeah, I remember we had this conversation about Procreate. Polyfim says it's a main app nowadays for drawing. Yeah, your main app. Have you tried painting 3D stuff on that one? Polyfim. Gretchen says, have you painted your 3D models? Yeah, same thing. Genki says, where nerdy go? I am disabling the camera to clean my nose, dude, because I am getting cooked by the allergies. Okay, what else are we gonna add here? We hadn't added like some flower trees. Yeah, like this one. It's not even trees, it's just flowers, right? Yeah, some flower plants. Well, let me see if we have that one. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, what else could we add to this part of the world? We could have a couple of these ones here on this side also, so it looks very traditional and stuff. Yeah, let's bring those here. Polymer says, yeah, I set up the Joy-Con to also have like 70 shortcuts. Of course, you didn't use them all. Yeah, dude. Why? I don't know why I hadn't thought about this, but thank you, dude. That is a really great idea, having a numpad as a stream deck. So Flo says no. On Diddy, stream decks are expensive. Dude, what the fuck is Diddy? I just think about the fucking singer. Is that like a real platform where they sell shit, dude? I'm sorry, dude, but I was just thinking about the guy. Paul says, no, I haven't tried it to paint 3D models. All the tutorials are so short, and mostly for what I see, it's more of a gimmick than anything, not optimal to move from it to Blender. Mind you, I didn't research much. Grimechain, what about you? Does any of these models have... any of your models have you been making them on this app? Barak 5 says, Joe, big news. What's happening, dude? What is happening? What are the big news you're gonna share today? Thanks for coming to the stream, dude. Appreciate it. Paul says to Grimechain, have you used it? Oh yeah, the same thing that I was asking, right? I think Grimechain has used it, but now I'm asking if one of the models that we've seen on your work has been made with. Paul says to Barak 5, give us the hot take. You'll send it on Discord? Okay, dude. Let's check it out on Discord then. Let's see if there's a hot take today. What's happening with Barak 5? Grimshin says no, and I don't know or understand how to texture. Ah, okay, dude. Yeah, no. Yeah, I think the same thing about Polyphim. I saw it and I was like, this seems cool, but I don't think they have like really polished that functionality. It's just like when Photoshop had 3D painting for models. Remember that, people? Did you ever use painting for models on Photoshop? Like you could like have the model inside Photoshop. Franklin says unless low poly. Yeah, unless low poly. Yeah, you don't know how to texture unless it's low poly. Okay, let me see. Pivot offset here snapped. Okay, here it is. Volume says, or what I've seen, I think its development have been abandoned. Yeah, man. Yeah, very niche. Yeah, very niche. Just like when Photoshop had this same functionality. Okay, let me move this one here. Oh yeah, this ones really do change the vibe. That's cool. It's cool to see that. Okay, let's see. Let me check out the Discord. Yeah, nothing new. Yeah, so people, if you post your work on the game dev channel, our channel on the Discord, please let me know. Paul says rather use UkuPaint in Blender. Yeah, I've seen UkuPaint. I don't know if it was you or Bit that shared it with me, but it's a really powerful software, it seems. Okay, ad break ended. Thank you people for staying on the ad. I'm very sorry. I just enabled them so new people coming to the channel don't see the pre-roll ads. Okay, let's see. Barak 5 has a new... Oh shit, check out what Barak got. When did you get this, Barak? Shit, man. Congratulations, dude. Yeah, check out what Barak 5 got, people. A new BMW. Congratulations, dude. Yeah, is this like a 2025 new BMW, dude? Shit, dude, it looks really nice. Are you driving it right now? Yeah, congratulations, dude. You driving it right now? Where are you going on the BMW? By the way, BMW 5 Series G30 2025. Beautiful looking car, dude. Good shit. I imagine it must be fun driving one of those, right? Yeah, I'm not driving it right now. You are not, right? How much does it cost, dude? By the way, if I may ask. If I may not ask, I would just Google it, right? Yeah. Okay, let's see this one. Let's put it here on this side. Okay, Calavera says, what's up? What's up, dude? What are you doing today? What are you working on? I am working on some, like, on the other side of the town, dude. Yeah, so Let me go and check that out. Oh, what the fuck happened here, dude? Where the fuck did this fence came from? Ah, I moved it. Ah, yeah, I moved it, right? Yeah, I am fucking stupid. Yeah. Oh, that one, that BMW costs $130,000 with modifications. Expensive ass car, dude. I think at that point I would have gotten a Lamborghini. Can you get a Lamborghini with 130k? I don't know. I don't know about cars, people. Yeah, but it looks nice, dude. How quick does it go? Calavera, what are you working on today, dude? Fuck. What the fuck happened here, dude? Did I fucking like swap things? I don't know, dude. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, but it's weird. I don't even know where that asset came from. But if I says use Lambo, you can get 130k, right? Yeah, nice looking car, dude, and very quick, right? Is a Lambo quicker than a BMW? Okay, let's see. So yeah, I am liking this new town. Looks more rural, more traditional. I like the vibes, and we've got the water. I'm gonna bring this water to the other side. Yeah, remember that other pool? I'm gonna swap it because the blue one doesn't work there. Yeah, top speed is 170 miles per hour. To be honest, you don't like Lambos? Why, dude? I think everyone loves Lambos. But if I says village looking cool as fuck, thank you, dude. I've been having a lot of fun with these two villages, side to side and shit. And they have different vibes, each one to the other one. Yeah, okay, give me a sec, people. By the way, if I disappeared, I was just cleaning my nose because I have bad allergies today. But no, it wasn't a glitch. That was just me disabling the camera. Ah, we've got... Should I disable the collider on that asset? I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, check out this town. Let's go to the other one where I'm gonna like change the pool. Yeah, the pool water. Yeah, this one's too blue. Yeah, looks like a pool that you want to like jump in, and it shouldn't look like that, right? Yeah, so I'm gonna get rid of that one, and let's bring this one here. Let me see. Yeah, water retro green. Yeah, let me see. Let me open up this material. Let's go here. Calavera says, Nerdy, you look younger today. Why would you say that, dude? Are you like trolling me? It'd be cool to look younger, but I don't think I do. Barak 5 says, did you shave? I didn't. I didn't shave. Pakaku says, how gang, how are things here? How are you, Pakaku? That wasn't, I didn't misread it. Pakaku really said, how gang? So, how are you, Pakaku? Thanks for coming, dude. How was your day? Did you make some new weapons today? Oh, yeah, hi, gang. Yeah, thank you, dude. Thank you for clarifying. Yeah, that was a bit crazy for me to read. Calavera says, where's my avatar? Oh, fuck. Stream avatars. Yeah, let me see, dude. So, I've been like swapping avatars each week now. This week, we're gonna have classic Mario Kart, dude. Yeah, but there they are. Give me a sec. There they are. Okay. Thank you for reminding me, dude. Pakaku says, whoops, day was good, was out of with some friends, but might start working on another weapon now. Which one? Which weapon? Yeah, so I'm gonna be like swapping the stream avatars every week so people do not get bored. They were starting to look like yeah, like just the same thing, and it's fun to swap things, right? Okay. Yeah, I think I like more this texture. Okay, so let me bring that plane to this other, like, I don't know what it is, dude, if it's a pool or not the stuff, I don't know. Yeah, yeah, this one. Let me make a plane here. Oh, Barak 5 redeem punish someone's avatar on the screen. Who do you want me to punish? Calavero. Okay, let's punish Calavero. Detective Pakaku says, unsure. We'll start brainstorming. How do you do your brainstorming, Pakaku? May I know about your process? Let's see. Let's punish Calavero's avatar. Okay, Calavero's gonna be up there. Why you? Out of 5, can you clarify why Calavero? Pakaku says unsure. I read that one. Polyphim sending the love to Pakaku. Out of 5 says Calavero, you've been naughty. Why? At which point did Calavero was naughty, dude? I don't remember this happening. Okay, let's see. Shapes, plane. Yeah, so let me make this the size of the water and let's swap the material. Calavero was being nice, dude. These are the rules, right? If you redeem punishing someone else's avatar, we're gonna do it. But Calavero was telling me I look younger. I don't know why, but I'm gonna believe him. Pakaku says, not gonna lie, I just decided on if I'm making an axe sword, etc. And then I look for some interesting designs historically. If I can't find any, sometimes it's hard to find documentation on things. Yeah, so you just fucking wing it, just like me, right? Yeah, you're just like me, Pak. I've seen some other people do that. They do concept art. They analyze all of their references and shit. They have a very clear brainstorming process. I just decide what the fuck I'm gonna do, then look for some interesting design or reference, and I just do it. Pakaku says this last one was a horseman pick, and the thing before was based on a Vietnamese officer sword. Ah, so you mix different concepts from different eras, right? Yeah, that is cool, dude. Okay, let me swap this material. This one's water, anime. Yeah, I think it's anime. No, water, stylized. Okay, which is the fucking like material for this one? Yeah, retro green. Water, retro green. It's not even green anymore, it's more like brown. Yeah, so I'm gonna go and change that name in a bit. Yeah, water, retro, brown, green. Okay, there it is. Yeah, awesome. This is what I was looking for. Let me bring this plane to this side. Yeah, I don't like how that one looks. It seems like it depends on the plane and the sizing of the plane, how cool the water looks. So I don't like how it looks on this one. Okay, Calavera says I started my diet. Oh shit, dude, that is really cool. If you are not seeing me on the screen, it's because I was cleaning my nose. I think I'm gonna leave people in like 20 minutes. My allergies are bad today. So slow, says T. Pakaku says hell yeah, dude, I ate chicken nuggets from Taco Bell today. Oh shit. How are you feeling, Calavera, with the diet? Not the Pakaku diet, but the NerdyPunkDev diet. Don't listen to Pakaku, dude. Pakaku has been eating unhealthy these last few days. Oh shit, dude, I would really like to have some chicken nuggets. Fuck. So Slow says, oh, I watched the Minecraft movie. How was it? I know it was fun, dude, but may I ask you if you enjoyed it? Okay, we've got the water there. Let's get back here. So these things, yeah, let me see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna remove this one from here, so they are mostly in the front. Yeah, because we are gonna have them on this part. Yeah, so I'm gonna remove those ones from there. Yeah, okay, let's move this one. So Flo says it was the lowest quality movie you have ever seen. Why, dude? Why is it the lowest quality movie? But it was so funny. Dude, I don't know, dude. You may not like the animation, but I think it was some decent animation, at least. Not the best right in history, but at least decent. I don't think it was a low quality movie, and I laughed a lot, just like you, saying it was so funny. Yeah. Okay, no, I was meaning to do this. Yo, Calavero, how are you feeling with your diet? Are you feeling like shit? The first days you're gonna feel like shit. Calavero says I really meat and vegetables, so you don't mind. That's how it is on the first date, dude. You're like, oh yeah, I can manage it. But then when you wanna, like, when you see other people on your household eating like some nice fucking like chips or a fucking cake or a fucking cookie, you're like, oh my god, what the fuck am I doing? Nah, people, I think I'm leaving. Yeah, I'm gonna be like doing that shit every 3 fucking minutes. I cannot go on. My nose is cooked. My allergies are killing me. I am gonna go and find someone to raid on Twitch. Yeah, so Calavera, dude, eating meat and vegetables, it's the easy thing. Seeing other fucking people on the street, dude, eating like some nice bag of chips or a fucking nice piece of cake or a dessert. That is the hard shit about this, dude. But then it's just the first week. Then you get really used to it. Yeah, then you get really used to it. It's not that it stopped being hard, but it gets more manageable. Only Hans says hi. How are you, Only Hans? I am very sorry. I am gonna leave. Pakaku says, oh man, put a mask on. Nah, dude. Nah, I am really cooked right now. I took 2 pills before the stream, and not even those 2 pills are having an effect on me. So Slow says, bro, important part of the CGI cut out for a whole scene in the movie. No, I know it. I know, dude. It's not the best movie, right? But it's a good one. Yeah, so Slow says, oh, bye. Only Hans says, take care of yourself. Yeah, I'm cooked today by the fucking allergies. And I took 2 really strong pills. I took one like for the allergies and another one just for like the mucus in the nose and shit. And they are not working. Calavera says 2 pills. Yeah, go to sleep. It's over. Yeah, it is over, dude. I took 2 pills and they didn't fucking work. So I am cooked. Thank you, people, for coming in. Polyphim says, I'ma go too. Posted doodles on the Discord. Let's see what Polyphim posted before we go. Fuck yeah, let's go and see Polyphim's doodles. Good shit, dude. Congratulations. I don't know how you do this so quickly, dude. I don't know how you fucking do it so quickly. But it really shows the years of experience of your art, dude. Yeah, Paul says it's cool, nerdy. Take care of that running shit. Yeah, man. I was like turning off the camera every 3 fucking minutes and turning off the mic. So yeah, I'm gonna leave. Gang says, see ya, mate. You'll be missed. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Have a good rest of your day, people, or night, wherever you are. Only Hans says, so shit. Sick doodles, Polyphim. Yeah, sick shit, dude. Yeah. This art is God, indeed. Yeah, congratulations, Polly. Thank you for sharing, dude. So we can close the stream with chill vibes and shit. And if you're staying on Twitch, people, if it's like too early for you to go to sleep, I am gonna go and do a raid. Let's see who is streaming software and game development. Can we make a new friend today, or should we go to one of the friends that we already know? Give me a sec. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, I think we're gonna find someone that is making games. Okay, who has less viewers and shit? Yeah, let me find it. Ramchat says, incredible, Polyphim. Yeah, good shit, dude. Thank you for sharing at the end of the stream. Making games in Unreal, not good at it. Sounds like me. This guy sounds like me. I'm gonna go and rate this guy because that is the best description for me. Making games in Unreal, parenthesis, I am not good at it. Let's go and start a raid on Punch 9K. Have a good night, people. Fuck yeah. Let's go support this guy. That's really, really cool. Sounds like me. Sincere. He is sincere, just like me. So have a